Well, good afternoon, video game or video sports replayers. My name's Dano. I'm going by Dano. Almost all sports replays, I believe, is what we're going to be putting on Facebook. This is going to be a game between the Detroit Tigers. They're hosting the Cleveland Indians in the 2014 season. This is my first video. Got a new webcam for the holidays for my daughter. Going to try streaming some games like Uncle Ron, Uncle Dave do, and a number of other people who I've watched a lot of video games for. Real quick synopsis of me. I've been in video board dice games since 1979. A friend of mine by the name of Rob got me into Strat-o-Matic baseball. I've since branched out to APBA, Action PC, of course, and Strat-o-Matic. A bunch of other ones I've tried, but those are the three I mainly play. I just did get season ticket here with the 1995 season over the holidays after watching Dave Gardner play some games on it. I really like it, and I'm going to set it up with cards and dice with the helper from, I believe it's Digital Diamond baseball utility. Once again, my first game, I do not play as played lineups or transaction dates. I do play it for the teams to win. I will be coaching in 2014. I am coaching the Indians and the Pirates. And then I jump around like Dave and Uncle Ron do. I play some other teams here and there to get to try to get the seasons done. In all those years, I think I've only got one baseball season done. It was on computer with, if you could believe it, Strat-o-Matic with the 5 1/4-inch drive. Every time you'd go to change a picture, it would go and then it would take like 5 minutes to change a picture. But we did get that season done. It was rough. It was the '86 season that we did, me and my neighbor. So anyhow, this is going to be it's going to be play, as they say, your game, your rules. And I welcome all comments on this. Hope you enjoy the video. We'll go from here. And like I said, my first video, so it's going to be a little rough the first time. I am not a sports announcer. Okay, a cold day up here in Conneaut Lake, Pennsylvania. We are located about 45 miles south of Erie, Pennsylvania. Small town, a tourist town. In the summer, we have a lake that attracts a lot of people from Cleveland, Pittsburgh area. Now let's get to the field to see the lineups. Starting for the Indians, leading off will be Michael Bourne. Cleveland is, as you can see, 8-6 on the year. Detroit is 5-6 on the year. That's at Detroit, so let's get the first pitch. Justin Verlander will be pitching. He used to pitch for our little Erie Seawolves up here in Erie in the minor leagues. First pitch from Bourne. First pitch to Bourne. Fly ball. And that's a fly out. Why the number markers are in the middle of the field, we have no idea. I'm not touching them. I'll figure out after the game. I'll probably shut them off. We'll just say they're spray painted on there. Ramirez out to second base. We have 2 outs now. Verlander, Brantley, grounder to third. Castellanos, who also played for the Erie Seawolves, throws him out of first. No, he's safe. Beat the throw. Wow. One thing you'll learn about me, gamers, I grew up in the 70s, played a lot of ball, 70s, 80s. Had a few free agent tryout camps, those open camps you go to with Kansas City, St. Louis, the New York Mets. I believe in making things happen. I'm a big stolen base guy, hit and run, doing what you got to do to win. So with that being said, I was going to steal Brantley, but I hit the wrong button. Anyhow, we'll just say they missed a sign. Kinsler is up now. Strikeout by Trevor Bauer. Rajai Davis. That wasn't even close. Base hit. Detroit is being coached by the computer. I am coaching Cleveland. Gomes throws it down. Number 8 for Rajai Davis and stolen bases. Victor Martinez, a former Indian, he draws a walk. So Kamakera Park, we have 2 on. We have 1 out. That wasn't a walk. It says a wild pitch. Nope. Yep, it was ball 4. Sorry. Okay, we have 2 outs now. Torrey Hunter at the plate. Hunter strikes out. Top of the second, no score. Jason Kipnis. Ground ball to second. Ian Kinsler picks it up, and he throws over to Cabrera, and it is an out. Lonnie Chisenhall. Line out to Ian Kinsler. Jan Gomes for Cleveland now. Jan is batting .352 in the replay with 3 home runs. There's a drive to left field, and it is gone. Jan Gomes' 4th home run of the year for the Tribe puts them on top 1-0. 359-foot shot. Murphy with a base hit. Poor play by the third baseman of Detroit. As Drupal Cabrera takes the called strike. Bottom of the second. Trevor Bauer. Austin Jackson goes down on strikes. Castellano flies out to Michael Bourne. Eugenio Ceres. He takes the walk. We have 2 out and 1 on for Detroit. As Brian Holiday. That's a base hit. Ian Kinsler is up now. 2 on, 2 out for Detroit. Bottom of the second. There's a drive, and he flies it out to Bourne. So after 2, 1-0 Cleveland, we have Michael Bourne at the plate. Bourne drives it to right field for a base hit. He's supposed to be a speedster, but not with that, he's not. Jose Ramirez. Ooh, he threw over to Michael. And he missed it. Terrible throw over to first base. It got past Cabrera. So Bourne gets to go to second base, and that will be an error on Verlander on the throw over, and errant throw over that went almost into the dugout. Jose Ramirez now. There's a wild pitch by Verlander. Man on third, and nobody out. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ramirez drives the ball. That's going to be a base hit. RBI for Ramirez. Michael Brantley up. Ramirez is going. The throw down. That's Ramirez's 6th steal of the year. We have a 1-ball pitch. Brantley. Strike out. Carlos Santana now with 1 out for Cleveland. Flies out to Torrey Hunter. I am not going to send Ramirez to third. I'm not that aggressive. Or that stupid. I guess is the best word I could find. 28% chance. Jason Kipnis drives it down the ground ball to third base. Castellanos, and it should be an out there. It looks like it is. So after 2.5, Cleveland's up 2-0. Rajay Davis will be at the plate now. He's batting .360 in their replay. That should be a line out to Kipnis. 1 down. Victor Martinez. There's a drive to right field, and Murphy makes the catch. Miguel Cabrera. He strikes out. So we go to the top of the 4th. Lonnie Chisenhall. Base hit up past the first baseman. Jan Gomes is up. Trying to decide if I want to do a steal or not. 72%. And now we're just going to let Gomes hit. Or miss. Okay, David Murphy up now. Grounds out to the short, Ceres. Apologize for not having a picture for him. I am still learning how to put pictures and I'm watching the videos on YouTube. Asdrubal Cabrera, he's batting 203 in replay. Gets a ball 4 on this, so he takes the walk down to first base. So we have 2 on, 2 out for Michael Bourne. Michael Bourne drives it up the middle. Jackson picks it up in center field. I am sending Chisenhall home. I am not sending Cabrera to third, so it'll be a play at the plate, and he's safe. So Cleveland grabs a 3-0 lead. Jose Ramirez. Over to Kinsler and over to Cabrera. That would be the out. 3.5 in the books. Cleveland 3, Detroit 0. Torrey Hunter drives it down between third and short. And that's going to be it's going to be a double with a poor handling of Michael Brantley on that. They're getting him a double and no error. Austin Jackson at the plate. And that's going to be a drive over the first baseman's head. Now it'll be the 6th double of the year for Austin Jackson. So Detroit gets on the board 3-1. Nicholas Costaros. Excuse me. Brantley catches it. 1 down for Detroit. Detroit shortstop. He got hit by the pitch. Crowd's a little upset about that. Trevor has thrown 72 pitches. There's Matt Holliday over to Cabrera, over to Kipnis, over to Santana, and it looks like they got him for a double play. So at the end of 4, 3-1 Cleveland. Michael Brantley will be batting. Grounder to third, over to Cabrera. 1 down. Carlos Santana. He draws the walk. Jason Kipnis, 0 for 2. That looks like it's going to fall in for a base hit, and it does. So we have 2 on and 1 out for Lonnie Chisenhall. Holiday out, checking signs with Verlander. There's a drive over the second baseman's head. I will not send putting the brakes on for Santana, so we will have the bags juiced for Yan Gomes. There's a drive, and it's dropping in for a base hit. Santana will score. Kipnis will score. Chisenhall will score. And Gomes is going to go for a 3 and makes the triple, his first triple of the year. So they clean the bases up. 6-1 Cleveland in the top of the 5th. I'll bring up David Murphy. Detroit sticking with Verlander. And that's a base hit.
Pitching for Detroit, number 57, Evan Reed.
Now Detroit's switching. They'll be bringing in Evan Reed. Reed stats in the replay has a 21.60 ERA, 3.1 innings pitched. He's given up 11 hits, 1 homer, struck out 2, and walked 1. Opposing batters are batting .550 against him. Cabrera over to second. Hits the second. Kisner over to Suarez, over to Cabrera. That gives them a double play. So after 4.5, Cleveland 7, Detroit 1. Once again, I am coaching Cleveland. Detroit is being coached by the computer. There's a fly out by Michael Bourne. Rajai Davis bunts it, and he's going to get on. That will be an error on Gomes, the throwing error. 1 on, 1 out. Victor Martinez drives 1 to right field, and Murphy's under it for the out. That brings down 2 outs now for Miguel Cabrera. He drives a base hit between first and second. Rajai will go to third. Cabrera will stay at first. Brings it up for Torrey Hunter. And Hunter trots on down first base. Austin Jackson draws a walk. Trevor Bauer walks in a run. 7-2. I am going to get activity in the Cleveland bullpen. I used the bullpen thing. Makes it more realistic in my opinion, because I was a pitcher, first baseman, to get people warming up. You don't just jump into a game, and this kind of makes the strategy a little bit nicer for me too. So we have Atchison warming up. The music in the ballpark. Gomes goes out and talks to Bauer. The pitch. Probably went out and told him not to walk anybody else. There's a base hit. I am not going to throw. I want to stop the other runners from going up. 7-4 now. There's 2 runs driven in there by Castellanos. Shortstop Suarez. There's a base hit. Jackson will score. Castellanos goes to third. It's first and third. Murphy had a bobble out there. It's 7-5 now, Cleveland. I am bringing in Atchison. Scott Atchison is coming in to relief Trevor Bauer.
Number 48, Scott.
On the year, Scott Atchison has pitched 2 innings for Cleveland, got 1 save, 4.50 ERA, 3 strikeouts, and no walks. His first pitch. Base hit to the first base, ground ball to the first base side. Santana will take it himself. That gets him out of the inning. Evan Reed still on the mound. Bourne strikes out. Jose Ramirez strikes out. 2 outs. 2 quick outs. Michael Brantley strikes out as Cleveland gets knocked down all on strikeouts. Bottom of the 6th. 7-5 Cleveland. Kinsler drive to left center field and off the wall. A little overplayed there by Michael Bourne. That will be a double. So we have a runner on second. We have nobody out for Rajay Davis. Little doubler out to first base, and Rajay Davis didn't even track the throw. So it's first and third, nobody out. 7-5, bottom of the 6th. I'm going to keep my fielders at double play depth. There's a steal attempt by Rajay Davis, and it's a foul ball. He will go back. I'm trying to pitch out. I'm throwing down there. Davis got caught stealing on the pitch out. So we got 1 run there. We have a man on third now. Infield will be brought halfway in to try to save that run from scoring. Martinez. Kipnis playing halfway. 25%. No, give me the easy out. Over to Santana, I'm sorry. So, 7-6. Detroit has come firing back right now. 2 out. Miguel Cabrera. Base hit up the middle. Bourne has it. And then Cabrera races around the bag and got second base. Looking at my bullpen now. Looking at Brian Shaw is going to be warming up right now. Atchison's reached his tiring point. If I can get 1 more batter out of him. And that's a base hit. I am going to throw home. He beat it. Now to try to get the bullpen more warm, I am going to make a mound trip. Use some time up. Made my mound trip. And now he is ready, Shaw, so I'm making a call to the bullpen. Brian Shaw will be entering the game.
Pitching for Cleveland, number 27, Brian Shaw.
He has a 3.52 earned run average, record 1-0, 7 2/3 innings pitched, allowed 8 hits, 1 home run, struck out 10 and walked 1. Let's see if he could hold the Tigers. Chisenhall. Grounded over to Chisenhall, and Santana catches it. It's an out.
Pitching for Detroit, number 62, Alberger.
Alberger goes against Carlos Santana. There's a base hit up the middle, Santana. Man on first, nobody out. There goes Santana. He's thrown, he's going, throws, stolen base number 1 for Carlos Santana. Kipnis is batting .267 on the year. I'm going to do a sacrifice bunt because we're getting close there and seeing. Okay, 1 out on a sacrifice. We got the runner at third now with 1 out. And if Lonnie Chisenhall can help us out with a base hit or a drive, that did not help. Jan Gomes up now, 2 for 3. There's a fly ball, just 1 batter too late, and Rajai Davis will make the play, and that ends Cleveland. 7th inning stretch here in Detroit, Comcara Park. Cleveland and Detroit knotted up at 7 apiece. Brian Shaw will pitch to Nick Castellanos, and Brantley is under it, 1 down.
Pinch hitting for Detroit, number 28, J.D. Martinez.
J.D. Martinez is pinch hitting. There's a drive. And Brantley makes the play. 2 outs. Ryan Holiday now. He draws a walk. I believe that's the second walk of the game. Ian Kinsler, second baseman for Detroit. He has a ground ball over to Kipnis. Kipnis over to Santana for the out. Top of the 8th, score 7-7.
Number 44, Jabba Chamberlain.
Jabba Chamberlain is in for Detroit now. He's got an 11.25 earned run average on the year. David Murphy grounds it over to Kinsler. Kinsler over to Cabrera. Cabrera dropped it. Nope, he did. He caught it. I guess he picked it up real quick. He knocked it down, picked it up, so the umpire called him out. So we have 1 out. Is Drupal Cabrera. He strikes out. Michael Bourne. Bourne draws the walk. I'm also going to get somebody up in the Cleveland pen. Mark Rosbowski will be warming up. Jose Ramirez. And we have a new pitcher for Detroit, Kroll. Ian Kroll will be pitching, change. He has a 1-0 record, no earned run average, 2 innings pitched, 3 strikeouts and 2 walks. So Jose Ramirez at the plate now. Called strike 3. We're bringing Mark Rapinski in now, as I had a feeling Shaw was going to be tired.
Pitching for Cleveland, number 35.
So Mark Rapinski has a 7.36 earned run average on the year, 1-0 record, 3.3 2/3 innings pitched, 6 hits, 7 strikeouts, and 1 walk. And he hits Rajai Davis. To try a pickoff over there. He's safe. Gonna try a pitch out now. And we got him stealing. So Victor Martinez draws the walk. 1 on, 1 out. Bottom of the 8th. Miguel Cabrera. There's a drive to right field. Murphy is under it. And we have 2 outs. Torrey Hunter. Ground ball to first base side. Santana picks it up over to Rezbinski. And we have 3 outs. We go to the 9th.
Number 36.
7-7.
Nathan.
Joe Nathan is now pitching for Detroit. 5.63 ERA, 1-1 record, 3 saves. 8 innings pitched, 8 hits, 1 home run, 9 strikeouts, and 3 walks. We'll be going against Michael Brantley. Ground ball over to third, over to first. We have 1 out. Carlos Santana. There's a drive to right field, and Hunter is underneath it. We have 2 down for Cleveland. And Kipnis goes down. Oh, Mark can throw 20 pitches before he gets tired, so I'm going to dig into my bullpen again. Get Mark Lowe. Yeah, Mark Lowe starting to throw. Austin Jackson is up. Rezbinski strikes him out. Castellanos. There's a base hit into left center field. I'm going to try one more batter with Mark. Ground ball. Second. Kipnis to Cabrera. Over to first. Double play. We go to the 10th here in Detroit. Lonnie Chisenhall. There's a base hit to right field. Chisenhall. Yan Gomes is up. Ooh, he threw over to Chisenhall, and he got back safely. Yan Gomes. Back to the pitcher. Over to second base, and over to first. We have a... No! Yeah, double... Nope. Yan Gomes beat the throw. Just beat the throw. David Murphy. Holiday out to the mound to talk to Nathan. Murphy. There's a base hit. Just past the outreach shortstop's arms. I will not try to advance anybody. First and second, 1 man out. It's Dribble Cabrera batting 197. 2 home runs. For his defense, I am leaving him in. Ground ball to short. Over to second. Over the first. Double play. Mark Lowe will enter the game.
Pitching for Cleveland.
Mark Lowe's got a 5.40 earned run average. Inning and 2/3 pitched. 2 strikeouts, 1 walk, and 2 hits given up. Brian Holiday. Fly ball to center field. Michael Bourne with the catch. Ian Kinsler up now. 1 out for Detroit. There's a fly ball to left field. Michael Brantley makes the catch. We have 2 out. Rajay Davis. Foul ball down the first base line. Rajay back in the box. Ground ball. Base hit past the outreached arms of Kipnis. And the outfielders for the Indians were dogging it over, so Davis made a double out of it. Victor Martinez, the go-ahead run at second base. There is a pass ball. They're giving him a wild pitch, not a pass ball. Winning run on third, 2 outs. Fly ball, center field. Michael Bourne is under it. And we go to the 11th. Michael Bourne is out. I am going to warm up. Kyle Crockett will be warming up for Cleveland. Jose Ramirez. Fly ball. Rajay makes a great play on it for the out. Michael Brantley draws the walk. Michael Brantley is going to steal. Throw down. Stolen base number 10 for Brantley. The go-ahead run is at second base now for Carlos Santana. There's a drive to left field, but Rajay looks camped underneath it, and he makes the play. We go to the bottom of the 11th. We will be bringing in Kyle Crockett for the Tribe. And they will always be the Tribe to me. I can't get that new name. Sorry if anybody's offended by that. Just baseball's baseball, and I never looked anything beyond they're the Indians. Nothing derogatory. I actually thought it was respect for them. So Miguel Cabrera is up now. Chisenhall. Drawn to Chisenhall, over to Santana. We have an out. Torrey Hunter. There's a fly ball to right field. David Murphy's underneath it. And we have an out. Austin Jackson. Fly out to Brantley. Makes the catch. We go to the 12th.
Number 65,
Blaine Hardy is now pitching for Detroit. 0-1 on the year, 450 earned run average. Giving up 4 hits. 4 strikeouts, 2 walks, and, 4 innings pitched. He's only given up 1 hit. Got to learn to read these things a little better. Kipnis with a ground ball pass, first base. Kipnis is going to go. The throw down by Holiday. Stolen base number 3 for Kipnis. Chisenhall's 3 for 5. We're not going to do anything different with that as far as trying to sacrifice over. There's a strikeout. Yan Gomes. There's a wild pitch. Kipnis goes down to third. 1 on, 1 out. Yan Gomes up. There's a ground ball down to third. I am not sending Kipnis home. They throw over to first after the look back, and we have 2 outs. David Murphy is up. He's 3 for 5. Fly ball, left field. Rajay makes the play. We're going to let Kyle Crockett in for now. Now I'm going to look and see what we need here. I'm running out of players. You know, my main guy in the pen, I'm going to have Cody Allen up. I feel that games in April are just as important as games in September and October. Win as many as you can. There's a bunt over, and that was a sacrifice bunt. Castellanos is at second base. We have 1 out now for Brian Holiday. Holiday. Line drive over to Chisenhall. Ian Kinsler. Santana. Ground ball to Santana. He takes it, and that's, yeah. We'll get one more person working in the pen right now. Gonna have to be John. Good John Axe for warming up also. Drupal Cabrera struck him out. Michael Bourne. He draws a walk. Cleveland's got a base runner. Top of the 13th.
Pitching for Detroit, number 49, Jim Johnson.
Jim Johnson's in now for Detroit. They've made the pitching switch. 2/3 of an inning and 1 walk. No earned run average. Jose Ramirez. Oh, the throw over to Bourne. Safe. Ramirez, ground ball to short. Over to second. And Ramirez beats the play at first. Ramirez is going to steal. Stolen base number 7 for Ramirez. Michael Brantley. Base hit, should score the run. Not going to get the opportunity. It was a ground ball over to Romaine. Kevin Romaine. We are going to bring Cody Allen in. He's got a couple of stars, so I dropped his pitchers down.
Pitching for Cleveland, number 37, Cody Allen.
Cody Allen is now into the game. Struck him out. Ball 4. Victor Martinez on first. There is a ground ball. Web gem over. Does he get him? Double play. As Drupal Cabrera dives and gets the line drive, was able to throw the first base. I am going to sit John Axford down now because I don't want him getting tired. Sit all. I am going to go with Outman warming up. Carlos Santana's 1 for 5. He draws the walk. And he is a speed on bases. I'm not doing it at 65% or 63%. 2 on now. Cleveland draws another walk. Or Detroit's leaving Johnson in. Lonnie Chisenhall. Left-handed batter. Take your base. And I got to take a quick pause here. Okay, we are back at the game. Neighbor gentleman come over. Had to talk to him for a little bit. So we have the bases loaded. We have nobody out. Yan Gomes is up at the plate. They brought in Patrick McCoy to pitch Detroit. 1 2/3 innings. He's given up 1 hit and 1 walk. No earned run average. Yan Gomes takes a called strike 3. We have 1 man out now. If Cleveland don't score here, this will probably be their fate. There's a ground ball. Short down. Oh, what a play. Kevin Romine at short gets the ball, throws home, and then goes to first for the double play, and Cleveland squanders a chance. We go to the bottom of the 14th inning. We are all knotted up at 7 apiece.
Number 88, Josh.
This is Josh Outman's first appearance for the Indians this year. There's a fly ball to center field. Michael Bourne makes the play, 1 out. Austin Jackson's up. There's a fly ball. Center field. Makes the play. Nick Castellanos, and he takes a called strike 3. We go to the top of the 15th inning. Score knotted up 7 apiece. Which reminds me of a game that we went to in Cleveland probably 20 years ago. Opening day, one of the coldest opening days I've ever been at, was the old Municipal Stadium. We left at the 12th inning, time tied at 3-3, and we live, we'll say 2 hours from the stadium after you go through parking, getting out of the parking lots and getting home, going to side roads. We made it and pulled in our driveway. It was like the 18th inning, and Texas just beat Cleveland. I believe it was Texas they were playing. Just beat them. And I kept thinking, if I would have stayed there that much longer, how froze I would have been. This game is reminding me of this. It's Drupal Cabrera. There's a base hit. Goes all the way to the wall. Cabrera with second base. I am going to try third. The throw. He got me. Trying to make something happen too much. Michael Bourne. Grounder to pitch. Cabrera makes the out. Jose Ramirez is 1 for 7 on the day. There's a ground ball. Kinsler over to Cabrera. And that's the out. We go to the bottom of the 15th. Knotted up at 7 apiece. I am going to really have to start digging deep of who I can bring in. And have him warming up. And I do not have the 25-man roster. I have everybody on the roster playing. Oh, there's a strikeout. Matt Holliday.
Number 61, Ezekiel Carrera.
Ezekiel Carrera will pinch hit for Holliday. There's a ground ball to Kipnis, and he bobbles it, and it appears Canaris is going to get on it. It will be, oh, they're going to give him a hitter in there. It will be an error on Kipnis. Hagedon's coming in now.
Pitching for Cleveland, number 50.
1 on, 1 out. Here goes the runner. Not even going to throw down. He got such a good lead, not even throwing down. Ian Kinsler. There's a base hit, and this could be the game. Murphy gets over to it, and Carrera with his speed scores the final score in Detroit. Detroit 8, Cleveland 7.
The final score from Comerica Park in 15 innings. Detroit 8, Cleveland 7.
Wow.
Patrick McCoy is the winner. He is now 1-0.
Let me go over to the
He is now 0-1 on the
lineups here and see if we can see some stuff here.
On the season. Time of the game, 5 hours, 47 minutes.
The winner was McCoy. He goes to 1-0 on the year. Cleveland, Ottman got the loss. He's 0-1 on the year. Seemed like the hitting stars today were... Yeah, let's see. 3 for 6, Rajay Davis for Detroit. Troy Hunter, 2 for 6. Cleveland, 3 for 6, Chisenhall. 3 for 7, Murphy. And Gomes, 3 for 7. And they gave the MVP to... MVP is Ian Kinsler. Got the MVP. So, final tally is Detroit's got 8 runs on 14 hits and 1 error. Cleveland's got 7 runs on 16 hits and 2 errors. So, Cleveland goes to 8-7 on the year. Detroit goes to 6-6. And that makes Cleveland going to be now, they're going to be 2.5 games behind Kansas City right now. For the, let's see if I can bring this over to you guys to see. There is our season stats right now. Cleveland is 8-7 on the year. Detroit was at the bottom. They went up to 6-6 now. And they're only 3 games back of Kansas City. So once again, the 2014 season, alternate reality mode. Again, my first broadcast. I really do hope you enjoyed it. I'll be bringing more and more games on. We'll be doing football and that. Kind of into baseball and football right now. And I also play college sports, college basketball, college football. So leave your comments below, and I hope you enjoyed today's game. So have a good day from Conneaut Lake.